Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is my beauty products, my favorites of 2013. And I have a lot of products, of course, like we all do, but I'm going to try to be very concise and quick and tell you in categories, basically. So I'm really happy to be doing this video because I've been watching a lot of videos like this on YouTube, and I find it very helpful. And I'm also, you know, we're all curious about what we most liked into 2013. So there could be more, but I've just narrowed it down to these. Okay, so primers. Let's start with primer. So the first primer that I finished is the Bioderma Sebium Pore Refiner. I don't use primers because they break me out. I just bought the L'Oreal Revitalift Magical Blur. That's the only primer that I used, and it's good. But normally I use this in the summer if I do use a primer, and this was really nice and I finished it. Then of course the other primer that I always use is the Rachel CC cream, and I finished both the pink bottle and the black bottle, and this is a new one, and I use it as a base, as a primer, and sometimes I even just walk out of the house like that, but I have to put bronzer over it. So that's my primers. Okay, foundations. It's tough to say, but my favorite one that I discovered is the Shiseido Perfect Refining Foundation. I did of course, as you know, a review on it, a demo, and I love this foundation. That's what I have on because I'm trying to finish it because you know the whole red box story and stuff. So I'm using it. I really love it. I won't be repurchasing this because I want to try other foundation, especially there's another Shiseido foundation that came after this, and I'm going to use it. Now my summer foundation, this is what I use all the time. This is the Shiseido Compact Foundation. I've hit pan because this is basically all I wear in the summertime because it's so hot here. So I used this when I went to Tunisia at the resort, and this is SP60. It's quite dark and I like that. Another foundation that I wear with my Rachel K CC cream is my Mineral Loose Powder Foundation by Laura Mercier. I love this. It's always going to be in my makeup kit, and right now I'm almost done with it, and I'm probably going to buy, and this is Natural Beige. No, this is, yeah, Natural Beige. I'm going to buy another color, but this is a great summer color. Concealers, you know, if I had to pick one out of all the concealers that I used, besides the, sorry, I have something here, besides the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which was really not in 2013, but in 2012, I have to say the Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade 15. Really like. I am gonna be repurchasing this. Blushes. Now blushes, the one I loved the most was my Tarte Tipsy, and this is the color. I find it to be such a lovely color in the summer and also in the winter because it gives a really pretty bonne mine type of effect. So I like this. I did so much to get this and finally did. And then I use this, which is by Sleek Scandalous. I use this in the summertime because I don't get tan on my face, and Wayne Goss showed me a little trick, showed us a little trick that you just apply it heavily on the cheekbones, forehead, where the sun would hit, and then go over with mineral foundation. And that's what I always do in the summertime. So this is gonna last me a lifetime because it's so bright and you need the smallest. And I know that NARS make Exhibit A, I believe, and yeah, that's it. Powders. Now powders is something very dear to me. I don't know why I'm obsessed with powders, but my favorite powders of all time is my MAC MSF Natural. Now I repurchased this. I'm not using it at the moment because I have to finish other products, but I used it all through summer long, before the summer, spring and winter of 2013. And this is in the shade Light Plus. This is my favorite powder ever, ever, ever. I also use it as foundation. Sometimes I also wet my brush and use it as foundation. So whether it's foundation or powder, this is for me the bomb, as you say. And then my discovery of this year is my Chanel Les Beige. This is in 30. You see here I almost hit pan, and right now I'm on hold a little bit with this one because I'm trying to finish my NARS Laguna, which is what I have on now. But I love this in the summer. It's a great bronzer if you're fair. Highlighters. Now highlighters, the one I always use and I find is just great is the MAC Soft and Gentle. But if I want something less obvious, because it's quite obvious and quite shimmery, this is my new love. It's MAC Emphasize, and it's I always look at the monitor, damn it, I have to look at the lens. Okay, so this is it's a MAC Pro palette, and I use it under my eyes, and it illuminates also. I don't have it on today, but I just use it also under my contouring, so it really gives a nice sculpted look. So this is a little bit shimmery too, so it's perfect. Also, if you want to use it on your eyes. Palette. Now my favorite palette, I don't like palettes. I'm not really a big palette girl, but I like to make my own palette, and this is my own MAC palette. I know it's cheating, but hey, you know, here it is. This is my MAC neutral palette, and I put it in a Z palette. I made a video about it, so if you want to, you can check it out. And the ones that have really stood out for me this year, I think, are Texture here, then Expensive Pink, Wedge, and Rule. I used it sometimes. Oh, Swiss Chocolate, and Naked Lunch. Yeah, those are the ones I use the most. Brushes. Now I can say Real Techniques brushes because those are great, but if I had to pick one brush, it would be my Sephora Airbrush 55 foundation brush that Michelle and I did a swap. I sent her some things and she gave me this one, and also the powder brush that I'm not too crazy about, and the concealer brush, which is another great brush. I use it to apply concealer with. So this is my standout foundation brush. Eyebrows. Now eyebrows, I don't have it on today, but I don't do much to my eyebrows. The one that I used, I guess the most was, sorry I didn't show you here, charcoal brown on my eyebrows. But then maybe in December I bought the Clarins Soft Blonde, and I like this. I repurchased this, that's why I like it. So if I had to pick charcoal brown and this one, but I just made a discovery, and this is what I'm wearing today, and I love it, and it's also what I have as contouring, and it's a gray taupey kind of color, but I'll tell you about it in another video because I want to create some suspense. Eyeliners for the eyes. My favorite, and I have it on today, is my Estee Lauder Coffee Double Wear eyeliner in coffee. I always wear it. This is like my second or third of this. And something that I discovered this year was in my waterline. This is the Rimmel Scandalize in nude, I believe. And anyway, I wear it every day. Doesn't say. Anyway, it's the skin color. Oh, 005 nude. And it makes a big difference. It, you know, just makes my eyes nice and awake, and it's very milky, and I like anything that's milky and kind of skin color. Lip liners. These are the two lip liners that stand out. I have today on my lips, I have this, which is the Rimmel 030 Natural. Very nice. I applied this, and on top I applied the YSL 148 in Tea Rose, or this is another favorite of mine, is the Essence 11 in the Nude. This is it. Love these two. and they go with all my colors. As far as lipsticks, the one that stood out for me this year is, oh my god, oh, I'll find out the number. It's written too small, I can't even see it with my glasses, but this is the Kiko color, and I wore this so much, and it's like a peachy, perfect peachy color, especially in the summer. This is great if you're tan. And then the other standout color that I think that I wore to death this summer is Ruby Woo. Beautiful color. You all know how it looks like. It's matte. And I wore this a lot on my resort holiday. And I couldn't wear any makeup because it was so hot, and I only wore this lipstick. And then the last category is lip gloss, and this is a number 19, is the YSL Golden Gloss. Such a gorgeous color. I'm going to apply it now because I don't have any lip gloss on, and I got this for my birthday in 2013 from my friend, and it's amazing, beautiful, just amazing. So those are my 2013 favorites. I hope that this wasn't too long. I don't think so, but anyway, I'm gonna use up most of these products during this year still, I think, and yeah, and I have some discoveries that I'm sure I'm going to find in 2014. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and thank you for your constant support and comments, and I will see you very shortly with another video. Bye guys.